I wanted to do a quick update. I've been doing Lyme laser for 6 weeks now, and I think we've found a level that I can handle. So it was like every week, almost every time I went in, I just was feeling worse and worse and worse. And I mean, like, one of the things that I do there is get on the oscillator, and it was like every time I got on the oscillator, I was like, this is harder than the last time I was here. And it was just really, really upsetting and excruciating. The pain's been terrible and everything. So we've adjusted things. I went back on most of my supplements that help with detox and hormones, and just the support that I needed, that I know that I can't live without. I'm like, this is the glue that keeps me from completely falling apart. So I went back on those supplements. I'm also still taking the supplements that they had, and then we've lowered the tinctures, so I'm taking like half as much of the Spiralase, Canlase, and Biolase. I stopped taking the Liquilaurin, and so I've just tried to like lower how much, kind of killing stuff we're doing. And then they shifted where I'm lasering my body and the frequencies and that kind of thing. And so we're still doing the basics for Lyme, but the other stuff that they also do, which I don't fully understand, but at this point I'm not worried about fully understanding it. But we've changed to targeting the adrenal glands and just overall pain. So I am targeting pain in my body, and so all the different points that the laser is going. So the laser has different frequencies, and I am also doing different parts of my body. So I'm doing a lot of brain stuff and targeting different like nerves and stuff like that to help with the upper body, to help with the lower body, just that kind of thing, just to help me. And so I've done I think it's three of the different laser treatments. So a week and a half of those treatments, and I have finally stopped getting worse. So I'm really, really thankful for that. And so that's where I am. It's been kind of a hard road for me so far, and I've just been trying to come to grips with the fact that because my main problem is horrid pain, and it gets worse the more toxic I am, and the more treatment I do, the more killing I do, the worse I feel. And it's been that way no matter what kind of treatment I've done. And so even though this was supposed to keep me in a level of homeostasis, it was still too much for me because I am sensitive, ridiculously sensitive. So we've just slowed things down, doing things a little bit more gentle, and I think that my body has finally gone, okay, we're not going to get worse. And so, but I also know that I've got a total of 3 months of this, of phase 1. I may have to go longer with phase 1 just because we're having to be a little more gentle. And so I'm trying to kind of gear myself up that I've got almost 2 more months of feeling bad, probably, because phase 1 is where we work on killing stuff off, and then phase 2 is where I'll move into the regeneration of my body and all the different things. Well, a lot of people get relief in the first couple weeks. Some people it takes a couple months, but for me, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get relief until I'm done with until I'm completely done with phase 1 and then moving into phase 2. So that's where I am right now, and that's the main update, is that finally I feel like we might have reached a level where I'm not going to continue to get worse, and I've just kind of leveled out. So I'm thankful for that, and just want to let you know where I am.